Hello, wealthy family, and welcome to today's Mindset Monday. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So this is my third time trying to sit down and record this video, and I tried to do it when I was coming home. I had no audio. I tried to do it when I got home, and my phone got hot. My iPhone got hot, so they cut it off. So I tried to sit down and do it a while ago. So I guess my fourth time. I tried to sit down and do it a while ago, but little one woke up from his nap, and then everybody came home from school. So we're in the backyard watching them jump on the trampoline. So please disregard the noise. We are just out here having fun. Okay. So today's Mindset Monday video was inspired by the Grammys. I did not see the Grammys, but when I turned on my TV earlier to put little one down for his nap and turn on the marquee on the Fire TV, it showed Beyonce getting the award from Taylor Swift, right? Or Taylor Swift announcing it, and I guess the firefighters presented the award. And I just was reminded to keep your eyes on the prize, right? My husband, I didn't even know it was the Grammys. Once upon a time, Grammy weekend, I would be like, theme party, we're gonna watch the Grammys, have these performances, have it on surround sound. You know, I would kill to go to be around the Grammys. And my husband is in LA right now, and he's the one that told me. He's like, hey, it's Grammy weekend, I'm probably gonna go out downtown, you know, go see what they have going on. And I was like, oh shit, Grammy weekend? I didn't even know. I was like, well, if you see anybody, you know, FaceTime me, I'm here. But they ended up going to Inglewood. They went to some brunch spot and then went to Inglewood. But once upon a time, I would have chose to put all my energy into the stars and seeing how adoring they are, and see the comeback story of the firefighters that have been working so hard to put the fires out, and you know who's gonna win is my favorite artists and things of that nature. And this year, well shit, the past couple years, I just been like, I choose me. I am the biggest star of them all, right? So when I saw Taylor Swift announcing Beyonce getting the Grammy, I said, what type of psyop are they trying to pull? What type of validation stamp are they trying to put on? Now, full disclosure, Beyonce is not one of my favorite singers, okay? I mean, I like her. I'll jam with her. Single ladies, hey, whatever. I'm not single, but, you know, Who Run the World, all that stuff, whatever. I liked her in Destiny Child. And I think the last album I listened to thoroughly of hers, that was a single album, was Lemonade. I listened to Renaissance because I was considering going to the concert. I didn't do that. And I did not listen to this country album. But when I saw how hard they were pushing it, first, a lot of backlash because they're like, oh, Beyonce's a pop singer, and you know, she tried to get all these country artists, these white artists, to come in and validate her album, and some of them turned her down. Some of them were like, yeah, you know, we got you. But I was like, don't nobody need to validate you, right? One, I mean, Beyonce is a household name, but you know, she doesn't need validation, although she really does seek it. She seeks approval a lot of that in her spirit, you know, just I want to please. But I'm like, she doesn't need validation. So when I saw her perform at the Super Bowl, the halftime show on Christmas, right? One, it's on Netflix. Two, it's the first time they ever had the Christmas Day thing, and then they had Beyonce perform. And I'm seeing the performance, which I only saw because my mother-in-law was here, and she was like, she wanted to see it. So I put it on, and I was like, this performance, I knew two of the songs, like the Texas Hold'em song I knew because of course it was viral. And then the first song she had with Blue Ivy, I heard. But I was like, this performance seems very, very mid. It's not, you know, it's not giving Beyonce. And then when I heard that, when I saw that she won the award, the Grammy, I was like, wasn't it last year that Jay-Z was like, oh, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but why has the Academy never recognized her? And I'm like, first of all, when he made that announcement, that was embarrassing enough. Not embarrassing that you're speaking up for me. I want you to do that as my man, but it's embarrassing that you called me a young lady. Okay, I understand there's an age difference, but my husband and I have an age difference. We have an 8-year age difference, and he would never get up on a platform in front of gajillions of people and call me, a grown ass woman, a mother, your wife of umpteen years, okay, a billionaire just like you, and be like, oh yeah, this young lady. No, I'll be like, listen, y'all need to acknowledge, I don't want to embarrass my wife, right? But she on her grown woman shit, and you all need to acknowledge what it is she has going. She's well deserving, XYZ, whatever. But it was just funny that after he said that last year, now here she goes, she wins this year for an album that, again, I didn't listen to, but from what I've seen, I just felt it was kind of mid. I just felt it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, and then for Taylor Swift to do it, you know, her and Taylor, they love pitting Beyonce and Taylor against each other, right? Taylor was first country and won 3 times, the same amount of times that Beyonce has lost, right? But now Taylor is kind of like popish and stuff like that. And Beyonce, who was kind of popish in R&B, now she crosses over to country and she's like, oh, okay, I can dominate you in the country status. Like, I just felt it was really weird. I just felt it was really weird. You know, I mean, I did get it, but I didn't get it. And, you know, Spirit was just like, listen, you always have a choice, right? You always have a choice. And when you have a choice, you should always choose yourself. You should always listen to your intuition, tap into that inner part of you, all right? Because putting all your energy into the Grammys and getting caught up in the stars, even Kendrick winning for Not Like Us, like, yeah, the song was a hit, but they really blew that song. They blew that song, and it became an anthem. And it's like, with everything, you know, with the DEI being dissolved, which thankfully for that, because there's a whole bunch of unqualified people out here just doing stuff based off the color of their skin, right? You know, Martin Luther King said that people should not be judged by the skin, by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And there's a lot of people out here with shady character that are doing things that they should not be doing, right? So with today's Mindset Monday, you want to get your mind in the frame of, I don't need anyone's validation. I have an outstanding amount of resilience and potential and wherewithal, and I don't need to feed into the psyops. I don't need them to kind of pass the torch and be like, okay, here you are, black woman. I mean, we are the trendsetter within it all, but black women, we are so emotional, and when they pull you in and they get your heartstrings tugging and pulling, that feeds them, right? Mind you, the Grammys, it happened on 2/2, right? It was my Father's Day. It was my father's birthday, right? I did not talk to him. I don't really talk to him, but I think he turned 76, I believe. He and my mom is the same age, but yeah, you know, it that 2/2 energy, that mirror energy, that chameleon energy, right? That shape-shifting energy, that's what that 2 is about, right? That duality, that 2 sides of the coin. So you can go in and watch these Grammys and watch the awards and be like, okay, well, this is high vibrational, this is the wonderful thing, but what are all the hidden messages wrapped up inside of it? Okay, so just keep your head on a swivel, right? And again, whenever you have a choice, you always choose love, and that should be you within yourself. You should always choose you first and foremost, and don't put your stock in any of these people, because even with Taylor sitting here clinking and congratulating Jay-Z after she won, after after Beyonce won, like, that was crazy as hell too. Right, Taylor there, and she's like, yeah, long time coming, but you know, she's in her own little world of craziness, of ridiculousness, of you know, with that whole lawsuit with Ryan Reynolds and all them, and Blake Lively. I'm like, she's I don't like her. Her behavior is not becoming of someone who's 35, right? So just be mindful who you put your stock in, and just be careful of what they put on the platform and tell you is trending and telling you what is imperative, what is important. You make that choice for what is important for you, and you keep your head on a swivel, okay? That brings me to my aha moment of yesterday, right? My aha moment of yesterday is, there's only so long that you can keep the mask up, right? Beyonce definitely, when she won, I mean, sure, it looked like shock and awe, but I felt that was kind of blown out of proportion kind of stage too. I felt like she kind of got the notion or the inkling, like, yeah, you gonna win this year, right? And she was just like, yeah, you know. And even just the way how she talks, I don't know, maybe she's just like always drugged out her freaking mind, and that's why she behaves the way she behaves. But I don't know, there's just, in the past couple years, I feel something that's just very non-genuine about her. And you know, even the way how she came about to be around with Jay-Z, and you know, everything with what happened with Aaliyah. She was around for all of that. Y'all don't forget that. You know, I just feel like she's an empty vessel. She's an empty vessel. But anyway, make sure that you don't keep yourself that way. You don't have to wear the mask as long as you allow yourself to be genuine. But when you don't allow yourself to be genuine and you keep yourself masked up and you lose your authenticity and you forget who you genuinely are, then things just start to unfold and you always have to keep on this persona and it becomes exhausting. Then you have to rely on all these other things, situations, people, stimulations to keep you in a space where you're not feeling like I'm not fitting the bill, I'm not fitting the role, right? So that is that. I hope that made sense with what it is that I was saying. I know I was kind of everywhere, but I hope you all gathered what it is that I'm saying, right? Don't put your stock in these celebrities because they be having their own stuff going on. Be authentic, be genuine, take the mask off and rock out, okay? Just pop out, show us. All right, that is that. I love you all. I appreciate you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.